an author, food blogger, and writer with expertise in African cuisine. This season, it's the festive season. We have so much to look forward to, whether you're doing Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year. I've got something for you. And today we are serving up beef and ale stew on a bed of comforting cheesy grits. That's sadza and nyama, people, and it's all designed to warm you from the inside out. And I also have a hack for home cooks. If you're not doing this already, ask yourself why not. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the share button. Subscribe, because after all this feasting, you're not going to want to miss what I have for getting the weight right off. You will need carrots and parsnips, chopped onions, about 2, some garlic, stock cubes, herbs and spices, and about 600 grams of beef. Just brown the beef in a little vegetable oil. I like to do this in a couple of batches. This just helps to make sure the pot is not overcrowded and the beef is prevented from drying out. So next thing, add a big knob of butter to the pot. Yummy. Everything is so much better with butter. Saute the onions in there and fry until softened and slightly browned. Add the garlic in as well. And once this is fried for a couple of minutes, you're going to add a can of beer. I had a free can of beer from some order I made, but you can also use stock if you want to, and enhance the flavor with your stock cubes. And to this, I'm adding a tomato gravy I made before. And as I mentioned before, if you're not already doing this, ask yourself why. I usually make a tomato stew base and make it in big batches, package them into different portion containers and freeze them for whenever I want them. And this way I have a shortcut for the beginning of any dish I make. This can be the base for a pasta sauce. It can be a base for the beef stew we're making tonight. It can be a base for red with beans, and you don't even have to season it as I've done. Just make a basic stew that is going to give you a shortcut for other dishes. Now back to our delightful dish. You can add mixed herbs. If you have whole fresh rosemary, that's superb. I looked at my fridge and I grabbed some sweet sauces. This one was a jerk sauce. I had a Scotch bonnet sauce as well. You can use barbecue sauce. Just add a little dollop. It will give the stew a little lift, a little sweet lift, but not too much. Now return the beef to the pot as well. Give it a quick stir, and to this you're going to add some more water, and then add the chopped root vegetables into the pot as well. And this is where you allow it to simmer. Now, if you know me, you would find that this is my signature way of cooking. When I cook at home, I go for comfort. I usually start off a big pot of stew like this, and to make it easier on myself, I finish it off in the oven. That way I'm not standing at the stove for hours. And you'll simmer this for 2 to 3 hours until the beef is really soft. While that is slow cooking away, you can make your cheesy grits. Now I have some mealie meal or cornmeal in the house, and this is actually not as gritty as the American grits, but I am going ahead to make a deliciously Moorish and comforting side dish for my slow cooked stew. It's cheesy grits, very simple. I made a really small portion, but you can make as much as you like. Just put in about a cup of cornmeal and add 2 cups of water, and you'll find that as you cook it, you'll keep adding a little bit more water. And in the spirit of making it festive, I've added a little butter. I'm going to add some grated sharp cheddar cheese, and sometimes I add a naughty dollop of cream. Look, it's just as delicious with just the cheese. It's just as delicious with just the butter, if you can imagine. So far, if you seasoned it with a little bit of salt. But this is how we're making it tonight, and I'm telling you, it's going to be so delicious. And you know what? You might not even want cheesy grits. You might decide just an ordinary pap or sadza is fine. That's perfect. The stew in itself is absolutely delicious, and this is just one of the ways I enjoy making stew the most. And when it comes to eating, bite after bite after bite is sheer delight.